Now, both with the Heidi Chronicles and with your role on Mad Men, I keep seeing the word feminist come up to describe them. And yet there's a moment in the new batch of episodes, I'm not going to give everything away, where you're on an elevator with the Joan character, Christina Hendricks, and you've just had a really bad meeting where the guys were really sexist.
Yeah.
And yet your character isn't entirely comforting to Joan, and you have a sort of bit of back and forth, and it's not exactly a feminist kind of conversation. Do you see your character as being feminist in either the Heidi Chronicles or in Mad Men?
Well, Heidi's definitely a feminist. I mean, she's an actual, like, you know, she protested, she's part of rap groups, you know, she was protested for women in art, you know, I think she's an actual feminist. I think Peggy is also a feminist, but maybe sort of an accidental one, where she sort of keeps bumping her head up against the glass ceiling and sort of not really even realizing it's there, so she just keeps doing it, which I think is the story of a lot of women in the workplace. But I think that conversation, you know, between them is very much about Peggy has dealt with this for years, and Joan is now trying to kind of get into a different position in the workplace and is finally discovering how difficult that is. And Peggy's a little bit realistic about it. She understands that you're gonna have to put up with this stuff to get what you want, you know? And I think that that's a pretty strong viewpoint, actually.
Do you see yourself as a feminist? I know I've seen some back and forth with some actresses who sort of run away from the word. I mean, how do you feel about it?
I can't imagine if you're a woman, you're a feminist. If you're a man, you should be a feminist. I mean, feminism is just about believing in equal rights for men and women. And if anyone believes in equal rights for anyone, I think you're a feminist, you know? So I think that I'm very excited to see what's happening with feminism right now, which I feel like you're right. There was a bit of a backlash. Women were sort of running away from the idea. And I think it's really kind of coming around in this new wave to be kind of something that is very natural and to be proud of.